For this template, you want to provide editors with a choice of background images that are appropriate for different episodes. There are multiple ways to do this, but you'll add checkboxes so they can toggle the visibility of each image. First, you'll add the images to the timeline panel. Select the Project tab to bring the project panel forward. Then drag the holdinggun.psd, man_hat.psd, and stylized_scene.psd files to the bottom of the timeline panel. The adjustment layer named Background Effect will affect all the layers beneath it in the timeline panel. In the timeline panel, select the Embrace.psd layer, and then Shift-select the Stylized Scene.psd layer to select all 4 image layers. Then choose Effect, Expression Controls, Checkbox Control. After Effects adds the checkbox control effect to each of the selected layers. With all 4 layers still selected, press T to display their opacity properties. For each layer, you'll create an expression that ties the opacity property to the appropriate checkbox. Deselect all layers, and then select the Embrace.psd layer. Drag the pick whip for the opacity property of the Embrace.psd layer to the checkbox property in the Effect Controls panel. Expand the opacity property to see the expression. After Effects created the default expression effect, Checkbox Control, Checkbox, which identifies the related effect. You want to set the opacity to 100% when the checkbox is selected, so you'll add that instruction to the expression. Type *100 at the end of the existing expression. Repeat these steps for each of the other image layers. Now you're ready to add the controls to the Essential Graphics panel. Select all 4 image layers in the Timeline panel. Press E to display the effects for each layer. In the Embrace.psd layer, expand the checkbox control properties to see the checkbox property. Then drag the checkbox property into the Essential Graphics panel. Rename the checkbox property Embrace. Repeat these steps for each of the other layers, renaming the checkbox properties Holding Gun, Man in Hat, and Stylized, respectively. Choose Add Group from the menu at the bottom of the Essential Graphics panel, and name the group Background Images. Drag the image checkboxes into the Background Images group. Choose Add Comment from the menu at the bottom of the Essential Graphics panel. Then type Toggle on the image you want to use. Drag the comment to the top of the Background Images group, and then drag the Background Images group above the Background Effect group. Now the template controls are tidy and easy to understand. Click Off next to one of the image names to display a default background image. Hide the properties for all layers in the Timeline panel. Then press File and Save to save your work so far.